The desert wind carried the scent of dust and iron. A woman, armored in chainmail and leather, stood tall atop her warhorse. Her gaze fixed on the horizon, an army awaited her command. "Today," she declared, "we ride, not as men or women, but as warriors of Zazzau." The earth trembled as a cavalry charged forward, the queen leading from the front, sword glinting in the sun. This is not legend. This is Queen Amina of Zazzau, the fearless ruler who redefined what it meant to lead in 16th century Africa, the House of Kingdoms in the world of Zazzau script. To understand Amina's rise, we must journey back to the 15th and 16th centuries, a time when the House of Bakwai, the 7 original House of Kingdoms, dominated trade and politics in West Africa. Zazzau, located in what is now Zaria, Kaduna State, thrived as a center for trade, linking the trans-Saharan routes to the forest kingdoms of the south. Camel caravans carried gold, salt, leather, and slaves across deserts and savannas. Religion, too, played its part. Islam had taken root among the elites, while ancient house of spiritual traditions still guided daily life. Amid this vibrant world, a princess was born, Amina, daughter of Bakwata, the ruling queen of Zazzau. From childhood, Amina displayed traits no one could ignore: boldness, intelligence, and an unshakable will. While other princesses learned court etiquette, Amina trained with warriors, mastering archery, spear fighting, and horseback riding. Amina's campaign transformed trade routes and reshaped alliances across West Africa. With every victory, she demanded tribute, goods, warriors, and allegiance. Cities like Kano and Katsina paid homage to her. Others resisted and were crushed. Yet Amina's legacy was not built only on blood. She introduced new governance systems, military outposts, and trade reforms that connected the House of Lands to distant regions like Timbuktu. Legend tells that Amina built fortified walls around every major city she conquered, many still visible today. These walls, stretching for kilometers, became symbols of her power and foresight. But every empire has its breaking point. As Amina's armies expanded further, resistance grew fiercer. The strain of ruling vast lands and endless battles began to show. By the time she reached her final campaigns near Kagara, her strength, and perhaps her heart, began to fade. When Amina's mother, Bakwata, passed away around 1576, the throne went to Amina's brother, Karama. But after his death, the Council of Elders had no doubts. Only Amina could lead. And lead she did. In her first year as queen, she called upon Zazzau's generals and declared her vision: "Zazzau shall not kneel to any kingdom. It shall be the one before whom others bow." Her armies marched north and south, conquering territories that stretched from Kano to Nupe and even to the edges of the Niger River. She built walls of defense, known today as Amina's Walls, fortifying towns and marking boundaries of her empire. It is said she led her army personally, sleeping in the field, eating with her soldiers, and never retreating from battle. Under her, Zazzau became one of the largest and wealthiest house estates. Her military might was unmatched, her cavalry swift and disciplined, her command feared across the savannah. Amina's death remained shrouded in mystery. Some say she fell in battle. Others claim she retired to the palace, her sword finally at rest. But her name lived on, whispered in songs, carved into walls, remembered in the stories of generations. Amina's conquest expanded Zazzau's influence across what is now northern Nigeria. Her legacy inspired countless leaders, men and women, to rise beyond the limits of tradition. Even the House of Proverb Amina, daughter of Nikitau, a woman as capable as a man, endures to this day. In the 20th century, Nigeria honored her on its 10 Nigerian Nairas banknote, immortalizing the woman who once ruled by the sword. Today, the city of Zaria stands as a bustling hub of culture, education, and history. The ancient walls, though weathered, still whisper her story. Modern Nigeria continues to celebrate Amina's courage, from the Queen Amina statue in Lagos to cultural festivals in Kaduna and Abuja. She remains a symbol of power, leadership, and female strength, proof that greatness knows no gender. Her life challenges the world to remember: Africa's history is not defined by colonization alone, but by empires and rulers who forged destiny with their own hands. Queen Amina's story is more than a chapter in African history. It's a mirror reflecting courage, leadership, and vision. Her name echoes across centuries, reminding us that power is not given, it is taken, fought for, and earned. From the dust of Zazzau to the pages of legend, Amina's spirit endures, fearless, untamed, eternal.